Hey guys, Sarah from Aaron's Outdoor, and today I am back home from college for the weekend, and I had a free afternoon, so I decided why not fish one tiny little pond that I loved to fish in high school. I fished here like, I don't know, a million, like probably 100 times in high school. It's a tiny little pond that has a lot of bass in it, and typically those bass are not too hard to catch, so that's one of the reasons I like it. It's a fun place to go because most of the time it's going to be pretty easy to catch some fish. And there's a little twist to today's video. I have a little package that a subscriber sent to me, and it's some lures that he made, and he's actually starting a lure company, I think, so it's kind of cool. I kind of wanted to try them out here today in this little pond and see how they do, so I'm going to do a little unboxing. I actually did already unbox it, so I know what he got me, plus he emailed me what he was going to send to me. But first off, we have a little pack of swim baits. There's some 3.5-inch swim baits. I think these will work really well. And I guess the name of his company. Alright, well my other camera that I was filming on just died, so basically I was saying that the name of his company is Saylor Select. And so yeah, the first thing he sent me were some little swim baits. Then he also sent me these little crawfish lures in a couple different colors there. And he sent me some grubs, which these look pretty good. I don't usually use grubs, but I might have to try these out today. And then lastly, he sent me these little Ned rig worms. These are kind of cool. Let me get them out. Yeah, it's basically just a little Ned rig worm with like a little flappy oval tail. So that should definitely work if nothing else works today. But I think I'm going to start off with these swim baits, see how those do. If I cannot catch any fish on those, then I might try the grub. If I can't catch any fish on the grub, then I would think the Ned rig would at least be able to catch some fish in this pond. I don't know, like it's been pretty cold recently, so the fish might be a little less active, but I think we should be on some fish today. Alright, so these are in a pretty good little color, kind of a translucent type color, and I do like the 3.5-inch size. That's definitely a nice little smaller size. Ooh, okay. The action looks pretty good. Yeah. This has got some pretty good action, so if the fish are willing to bite a swim bait, I think they'll bite this. There's a fish. I thought there might be some fish under that pine straw. There we go, that didn't take very long. Not a big one, but I'll take him. Yeah, there's all this pine straw. Some guy's coming up here, I might get kicked off. But alright, first fish, a few minutes in. And yeah, he was just hiding under this whole mat of pine straw. I thought there had to be some fish under there. Okay, and that guy over there is leaving. I thought he might be like kicking me off or something, but he's not. So that's a good sign. We can do some more fishing. And I will let this little bass go. Oh, there he goes. There's a fish. Oh my gosh. Man, this one is not a big one, but I mean, I'll take him. I feel like this pond has been fished so much that most of the fish that are bigger are just kind of smart enough to not eat lures, or at least most of the time they are, it seems like. Because this guy was probably born this year. I don't know. He's pretty dang small. I'll take him though. Ooh, there's a fish right there. Are you kidding me? The fish right here. It's a pretty good one too. I didn't want anything to do with this swim bait. That's what I'm saying. Some of the bigger fish in this pond just they don't even look at lures anymore. That was like a 1.5 pound fish probably. Oh my gosh. Oh, there you go. Never mind. Well, just kidding. The guy, he actually bit it. And I saw a huge school of fish. There we go. He's maybe not quite 1.5 pounds, but I actually just saw like a huge school of like 10 bass, the size of the one I caught earlier, like the size of the last bass I caught. But then this guy actually bit it. So yeah, never mind. I mean, the bigger fish do pay attention to lures. They're just a little more finicky and harder to catch. And yeah, I don't know, he might be 1.25 pounds. He's not quite 1.5 pounds. And I'm not even too cold. Like, I thought this pond was gonna be freezing, but it's not that cold. I'm still, you know, pretty comfortable even though my legs got super wet. There he goes. Do I have a fish? Do have a fish, there we go. All right, y'all, well, it is a couple months later since that last clip. I kind of forgot I had filmed this video, and I wanted to add on to the end of it because it wasn't very long. So I came back out here to a different pond. This is actually kind of like a small lake. Like it'd be pretty big for a pond. And I got my first fish, and I'm trying something kind of new out today, and that's this little micro chatterbait on a little 2.8-inch Kitech Swing Impact Fat. And I love these little Kitechs, like this one specifically, and I don't think I've tried them on a little micro chatterbait like this before. And I thought it would just give it a little bit more flash, and it would just maybe a little bit more action. And I've been out here for 15 minutes so far, and I just got my first bass, so it's not too bad. It is early December now, so these fish definitely aren't too active, but this guy was active enough to bite that little chatterbait. And a chatterbait's definitely not something I use very often, but I took the skirt off this one to make it a little bit more of a finesse presentation there, and I think it should do pretty well. So it took 15 minutes for one fish. Let's see if it'll catch some more. Okay, I've got a stick, but I think I'm reeling it in, which is good, so I can get my lure back. I would assume this is a stick. It's definitely not a fish. Oh my gosh. It's a turtle. You're kidding. Did I hook him in the back? Oh my gosh. I just want my lure back, buddy. Oh. It's literally a turtle. How in the world did I hook him? Is that his mouth or? Oh no, yeah, no, that's his butt. What the heck? I don't know how I hooked him in the back there. Okay, there we go. It got out. That wasn't too hard. Oh, there's a fish. There we go. I was just getting ready to leave, and I got another fish. So it's about 45 minutes since I caught that last fish, and I've fished like, I started down there, I fished all the way down this bank to this point until I caught a fish. I fished down that way, went all the way back, fished way down there, came back over here, and I caught another fish at the same exact spot. So this seems to be a better spot, and I did switch from that little micro chatterbait just because it didn't catch anything for me for like over 30 minutes. I switched to this little tiny 2-inch Kitech swim bait on a little drop shot there. Just very, very finesse presentation. And I thought I was getting some bites over there, and I finally got a little bass. I mean, it's, you know, smaller than the first one, but I'll take him. There hasn't been much action out here today. All right, well, fish number 2 on the day. It's definitely not a ton of action out here, but it's good to get a few. All right, y'all, well, I think I'm gonna end the video here. I've got a football game I wanna watch that starts in like 15 minutes. So while I only caught 2 fish today, I only fished for an hour, and it is like the beginning of December, so the bass definitely are not very active, so I'll definitely take 2 fish today in an hour. You know, a lot of times in winter fishing I get skunked, so it's definitely, catching 2 is a lot better than catching none. But in the beginning of this video, I did use those Sailor Select lures for the first time, and they definitely worked really well. I think I'll have a link for those down in the description below. I'm not totally sure if he has started a website yet, but he's about to start his company, so if he hasn't yet, be on the lookout for those. You might want to try those out. The swim baits definitely worked really well for me at the beginning of this video, and then at the end of this video I just used the old reliable Kitech swim baits, and I just used some smaller ones. The swim baits he gave me were only in 3.5 inch, and I just wanted to go really finesse today, so I broke out the smaller Kitechs, which did work pretty well. So anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button down below and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. But I'll catch y'all on the next video. Thanks for watching.